Hey, what's up guys, it's Smasher, and today I got another Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer commentary. Now, first things first, today I really want to talk about how you stun people in this game. And even though I have a method for doing it, it is a very finicky system, so it's not going to be perfect. But just right off the bat here, I get one. And you'll see this guy right here is following me. Now, it's very obvious that he's following me, so what you want to do is keep him in sight with your camera, and then hit B as soon as you get an opportunity. Now, that's not the complete extent of it, but that's typically what you do. Now, if you see somebody stalking you, the best way to do it is first of all, realize that you have two different angles here, right? You have your left stick, which controls the direction that you're traveling in, and then you have your right stick, which controls the camera angle. Now, you can be walking in a completely different direction than your camera angle is, and your camera angle is what lights up your opponents. So when somebody's coming after you, you should be constantly looking around you to see who indeed is coming after you, and then when you and also scanning for your target. Now, the best way to do this is that camera angle lights people up, and you'll see that throughout this video here, that I'm lighting everybody up that I think is not an NPC. I'm lighting them up with that camera angle. That's why when you hit B sometimes that it doesn't work. It's because you haven't lit that person up and selected them as your target. Now, if they hit X at the same time as you, they are going to get a contested kill, which means they're going to get less. That guy's an idiot there. So that's what happens when you run. You get up highlighted, and then I could just randomly walking by and get a 200-point bonus for that, for nothing, and he loses his target. So, unfortunately, right here, I was looking the wrong direction, and then I got sandwiched. But that's the gist of how it works. Typically, though, if you go around a corner like you saw I did earlier, you see somebody's following you, find a corner, go around it, light them up with the camera angle, and just start jamming on B. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, you'll win. And that's in my experience anyways. And you know, I know that it can be kind of frustrating because I've dealt with it a lot myself. I know that the B button or the stunning feature is fickle, and it's kind of it can be kind of frustrating to get the hang of it. It took me a long time really before I understand it. I think I was a level like 16 or 17 before I really grasped how that was supposed to work. That one there, I just got really lucky that guy walked into a crowd, and then I went incognito and got a bunch of bonuses. But that is usually not the case. So, but you gotta make sure that when you are looking around all the time, because stunning people again is a big point thing. Now, I want to kind of explain a little bit about why it's so important that you know how to do this. If you look at the upper right hand corner there of my screen, and you'll see that there's a person up there. Well, not right now, but there's going to be in a second. That's the person that I'm supposed to be going after. Now, those diamonds underneath that, there's 4 blue diamonds. That indicates the number of other assassins or Templars that are looking for that person. So right now, I'm the only person chasing after that guy in the upper right-hand corner. And so you have to keep in mind that you could lose it. Now, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, there's also 4 other triangles or diamonds or whatever those are. Triangles up there. And well, this guy got me for a super cool 100-point kill running like an idiot. That's why you're on the bottom of the board, I'm sure. So those are the number of people that are after you. Now, if you're in first place, look, right now, I have 3 different Templars in this game out of 8 people looking for me. Or now 2. So it's really important that you guys keep that in mind, that there are a lot of people. I was too focused on my target there and just got wrecked. There are a lot of people looking for you. And so you need to, again, keep that in mind, that the higher you are up when you're in first place, that you have a lot of people looking for you. So because of that, a lot of your moves and a lot of your points are going to have to come from stunning people and from defending. Otherwise, it's going to take you right out of first place. And another thing is, too, is you're going to take a lot of deaths. It's happening. and because you can't watch all the time unless you run around like an idiot. Now that guy, you see how I defended there. I looked at him, I saw him, I started jamming on B. He hit X at the same time. I got a contested kill, so I got 100 points out of it, and he got a lowered score than he would have gotten because it's contested. So it does damage to him as well as boosting you up. Now you need to keep that in mind, that you're going to get taken out of first place a lot quicker if that happens, if you don't defend properly. And I have games where I literally won. I think I had one the other day. This one ends up 13-13, but I literally ended up like 6-17 in a game a couple of days ago, and I was number one on the board. And it was because most of it was all defense. Everybody that was coming up, I had high quality kills in that game, but most of it was because I was defending correctly, and there's people running around like you see these guys doing here, getting 100-point kills. And that was just bad luck for that person. They did it right in front of me, and it's kind of hard. And same with me. I personally, I really do not care for this map at all. For the most part on this map, and it's not that I don't like the map. I think the map is cool, but the problem is people get up on top of these boxes here and just jump down like idiots. And so all you can do is get the points. Oh yeah, this guy was not paying attention, and I don't know how they got a contested kill there. She should have still been in motion, but that would be a massacre. Anyways, they jump up on top of those little buildings or outhouses or stores or whatever the heck they are, and they just sit there. And so you got to jump up there, and half the time it's contested because they see you coming, and then you get a 150-point kill, which is just, it's dumb. But that's really the only way out of it. Now, some of the other maps that are really, really good. You can do some exceptionally good sneaking around. But for the most part, this game, with the exception of 3 or 4 guys, most people were playing this game like it should be played. And so it was fun. But, as you can see right now, I got 2 guys after me in the upper left-hand corner, and I'm the only one after him. So I knew going up there immediately that I was going to die. So I wanted to go as sneaky as possible and get up there and get some good points. Because anytime you got 2 people after you in a small map like this, if you go high visibility, you're as good as dead. And it's frustrating, but it is what it is. So also, one other thing too, you guys should be using your lock feature as much as possible. So, man, that guy just grabbed me right out of it. I like to tag people and chase them around. Again, for those of you who follow me, you know that I do Assassin's Creed. I do the simple multiplayer because I feel that the other modes are unbalanced, and I think that simple multiplayer, that guy just gave me 200 free points right there. I feel that simple multiplayer is balanced correctly, and this is the first time I ever got a greater variety bonus as a 950 point kill. I think, to be honest with you, I think this game is the most I have ever scored in simple deathmatch. I think I did like 6,100 points or something like that. And I don't know, it may not be a lot for you guys, but it was definitely a lot for me. So, but anyways, keep those tactics in mind, and that's how I get all the stuns. Highlight the person, keep your camera on a swivel, and highlight people who are behind you who don't think you're paying attention to you. Then just jam your directional pad towards them and start slapping on B immediately, and you'll win most of the time. And it is a big point bonus, not only for the immediate 200 points, but for variety, and then they don't get the kill on you. So anyways, I'm going to show some of the stats here so you guys can check them out. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.